clever escape, a tale of wit and courage. In a village near a vast desert, there stood an imposing mansion with 7 strong doors. The magnificent house was the home of a wealthy woman and her 3 daughters. Every evening, the wise mother would instruct her daughters to ensure that all 7 doors were securely locked. She would caution them, "Be vigilant, my dear girls. Even if a single door is left open, the demons lurking in the desert will find their way into our mansion." In the area surrounding the village, there were 2 ominous demons that had been instilling fear among the villagers by carrying out night assaults on their homes. This relentless menace had compelled the inhabitants to remain in a perpetual state of dread, ensuring their doors remained firmly locked and the windows securely closed, particularly during the hours of darkness. The task of locking not 1 but 7 doors were divided among the 3 daughters, who took turns performing this vital duty each night. One particular night, it was the youngest daughter's turn. She had toiled outdoors all day, and exhaustion weighed heavily upon her. After their evening meal, the others retired to their chambers, leaving the youngest to secure the doors one by one. By the time she reached the 6th door, weariness had completely overtaken her. In her fatigue, she forgot to lock the 7th door and retired to her bed. That very night, one of the demons noticed the open door and stealthily entered the mansion. Boom, 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 came the ominous sound as he strode into the hall. The mother awoke with a start and began to scold her youngest daughter. "It's your fault. You left the door open." With a menacing grip, the demon seized the youngest daughter, placed her in a large sack, and slung her over his shoulder, declaring, "I will take this girl to my abode. She shall cook for me and maintain my cave." On their way, the demon decided to make a brief visit to his friend, another demon living nearby. However, he chose not to divulge the presence of the girl to his comrade and left the sack behind. When he returned after the visit, he picked up the sack, intending to proceed home. But when he opened the sack, he was met with an astonishing sight. The girl had vanished. Thundering with anger, the demon bellowed, "Where has the girl gone?" In her place, the clever girl had replaced herself with rocks inside the sack. Enraged, the demon vowed, "I will retrieve her," and hastily made his way back to the girl's residence. Meanwhile, the girl had successfully returned to her home. She promptly crafted a strategy with her sisters and mother to rid themselves of the demon permanently. When the demon arrived, the youngest daughter concealed herself inside the house. Her sister began to wail loudly, "Poor girl! She escaped from one demon but was captured by another." Hearing this, the demon was incensed. "So, it is the other demon who had snatched her away from me," he roared. Without any delay, he stormed towards the cave of the other demon and initiated a fierce assault. In a gruesome battle, the two demons engaged in a life and death struggle, ultimately leading to their demise. Hence, the youngest daughter not only rescued herself and her family from danger, but also liberated her village from the clutches of the malevolent demons. Her resourcefulness and bravery emerged triumphant over wickedness, bestowing peace and security upon her home and the entire community.